Tom and Courts here. So today we're going to break down one of the most commonly used burpee variations in workouts and competitions, the barbell facing burpee.
Now, just like anything, the barbell facing burpee is a skill, and in order to get more efficient at skills, we need to practice them under fatigue to ensure we can keep a nice consistent pace and keep that heart rate controlled. Okay, so we're going to break this movement down step by step. So, tip number 1, when we are jumping facing the bar, we don't want to waste energy jumping too far back, okay? We want to stay nice and close to the bar. So Tom is going to show you a rep where he's traveling unnecessarily far backwards. So as he steps up to the bar, see how far he's got to go. That is a waste of time and energy, okay? So number 1, we're jumping nice and close to the bar, like so, sprawling back. Good, and pop up. Okay, so tip number 2 is keep the legs nice and wide when we're sprawling backwards, okay? We don't want to waste any energy pressing into the floor. We want to stay nice and relaxed and sprawling wide. Tom's going to demonstrate now. Good, relax and up. Nice, and once more. So you'll see as Tom goes down, he's relaxing. There's no press up involved. He's keeping it nice and efficient, letting gravity take him towards the floor. Okay, tip number 3, it seems self-explanatory, but we see this a lot, especially when people get tired, is keeping the arms nice and tight, okay? So Tom's going to drop down into that burpee. See what happens when he takes his arms away and he tries to push up. He's using a lot of unnecessary upper body strength, and quite frankly, it feels weird, okay? So Tom's going to demonstrate one more burpee, keeping the hands nice and tight, making for a nice, efficient pop up with the hips. Okay, we're now going to look at the second part once we're back up onto our feet, okay? So there are 2 different techniques here. We've got the jump technique and the step up to the bar technique. We prefer to use the step up to the bar technique as most of the time you're going to be doing quite a lot of reps in a workout or a competition. So unless you're sprinting the last couple of reps, allowing yourself that time to step up to the bar can help you keep your heart rate nice and consistent and avoid it spiking too soon, which will make you very out of breath for the rest of the workout.
Okay guys, so Courts is going to quickly demonstrate the jump technique. So down to the floor, popping the hips up, jumping with 2 feet and landing with 2 feet, okay, transitioning in the air. Nice, Brucey. Okay, so as soon as Courtney's chest touches the floor, she's going to think about driving her hips up to the sky. We're just going to demonstrate a few reps. So chest to the floor, hips up to the sky, 2 for the takeoff, 2 for the land. Same again, pulling the hips up, driving just like so. So just to highlight an inefficient rep, Courtney's going to demonstrate what it looks like when she's not driving through the hips and she's ripping through the body. So chest down, she leads with the chest and then the hips. And again, Brucey, chest comes up first, then the hips, then over. Okay,
so now we're going to move on to the step up technique. As we said at the start, this is what we generally use throughout the longer workouts unless we're sprinting those last 5 to 10 reps, okay? So Tom is going to take it down, he's hit chest to the floor. Now from here, the same thing applies. He's leading with the hips, but he's lunging his first foot forward, he joins his second foot, and then he jumps over the bar, okay? So he's positioned himself just close enough for the reps to count, but also so that he can stay efficient in the legs and keep it to just 2 steps, okay? So show it a slightly faster pace now. Step, step, jump. Good, and he's going to show you one more. Here we go, down. Good, step, step, jump. Beautiful.
Okay guys, so in terms of the jump, there aren't any set standards in terms of when you rotate. So you can either jump over the bar and then rotate your body, or you can rotate in midair, and Courtney's going to demonstrate both variations. Okay, so Courtney's going to demonstrate the variation where she jumps over without rotating. So same principles, chest to the floor, pop the hips, jump, and then rotate as she lands. Okay, same again, jump, and then rotate. And now she's going to show you a rep where she rotates in midair. So same again, chest to the floor, pop the hips, and as she jumps, she rotates. Same again, chest to the floor, pop the hips, as she jumps, rotates.
Okay, so we're going to round this off with a few key points. Now, one of the most common mistakes we see and that we have fallen victim to as well is when we want to slow the pace and bring the heart rate down. Athletes often slow the wrong part of the movement down. Now, if you slow the press down, you think all that time under tension in your arms is going to waste a lot of valuable energy. So instead of changing the drop to the floor so that still stays nice and smooth, letting gravity take you down, you control the pace with your step and your jump over the bar, okay? So I'm just going to get Tom to demonstrate what it would look like slowing the press to the floor down. So he's going to jump back. He's got all that time under tension and the same way on the way back up, wasting all of that energy, okay? So instead of that, what we want to do is keep that sprawl backwards nice and relaxed, exactly the same, like so, but he now controls the pace with how fast he steps up. So he's slowing it right down, he's catching his breath, he's allowing the heart rate to come down, but he's not wasting any energy by slowing that press down.
Okay guys, so final key point is to stay nice and relaxed. Courtney's about to demonstrate a few reps where she's under a lot of tension, she's driving her hands through too quickly and she's jumping too high. So chest to the floor, she's too tense, she's really throwing her arms up, she's really jumping too high, and all her reps are inefficient, okay? We're gonna compare this to 2 efficient reps where she stays nice and relaxed, she controls her breathing, and she performs efficient burpees. So chest to the floor, popping the hips up, staying nice and relaxed, just jumping, just high enough to get over the bar. One more rep like so, nice efficient burpees.
Okay guys, so that's a wrap. Remember what we said at the start, the burpee is a skill like any other movement, and practice makes progress. So give us a shout if you found this video helpful, and stay tuned for our next burpee variation video coming soon.
Over and out.